Myrtle Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos, they never come down. They stay up between both of our locations. We use the same YouTube channel for both here in Florida and in our Pennsylvania location. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, that particular unit comes down off of our website, letting you know it has been sold and is no longer available for sale. HankstersGarage.com. Not only do we sell and distribute automotive parts and accessories all over the United States, but more importantly, we install them. So if you're watching one of our video presentations and you see a car, maybe you want a different wheel and tire package, AC, disc brakes, power steering, an interior change out, headers, custom exhaust, updated dash, it goes on and on. Pretty much anything you can think of to do to your classic car, truck, or SUV, we can handle prior to the vehicle leaving our facility for you. This way, when the car, truck, SUV gets there, it's turnkey, just to your liking. HankstersGarage.com. Check it out. 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe. We do well with these cars. This one has got a 289 under the hood. It did start life as a V8 car, so there's no power steering, there's no power brakes, so it's a very simplistic 1966 Ford Mustang. Red in color, black vinyl top. The car's in great shape. We're going to show you that right now. So first we'll start with the paint on the hood and the tops of the fenders. No blistering, bubbling, cracking, any kind of issues going on up top, in the cowl area, in the hood area, on the top of the fenders. Paint looks good on the car. Mustang badge in the center of the grille. That is in good shape also. It looks to be a newer grille on the car. Not only is the chrome in fantastic condition, but also the gray portion that has a tendency to either water spot or fade over time is also in outstanding shape. Front bumper on the car is in great condition. No issues with the chrome, no chrome peel, no rust. I take that back. There's a little tiny, two little spots right there of chrome peel just on the edge. It's very slight. I didn't even see it until I looked real close. There's a little tiny bit of chrome peel on the front bumper. Other than that, in pretty good shape. We're going to move around to the driver's side front fender. The paint on the driver's side front fender is fantastic. Really deep dark red on the car, and the clear coat is uniform, and you can tell there's several layers on there. 289 badge up front. That is significant of what is under the hood. There are two small dents in the top of the fender, one right there and one right there. They're very tiny. Where they're at, they're right on the corner of the fender. Therefore, they can't be popped out from a dent perspective, paintless dent removal. So they're there. And you can barely see them, but at the right angle and the light hits it, you can see that there's a ripple in the top of the fender. Mustang badge on the driver's side fender there. No issue with the paint down low. There's also a little dimple right there, a little crack in the door. Window condition. Let's start with the front windshield. No issues there. The glass clarity is absolutely fantastic. Looking through to the dash pad, that's in great shape. The chrome molding that encompasses the front windshield is in great condition. Chrome wiper arms in nice shape. No issues with the vinyl top above the front windshield up here. Everything's nice and solid. No rust bubbles. No rust bubbles or issues with the vinyl coming down on your A-pillar. All the window glass on the car, vent window, driver door window, rear quarter glass, all in real nice shape. The car does have a mirror on the driver door. The paint on the driver's door in nice condition. There's no bubbles, blisters, cracks, any kind of issues down low there on the door or on the front fender. You do have your rocker molding cover low there. They are aluminum. That looks to be in pretty decent condition as well. Let's take a look inside the car. The door panel, painted up top and down low. The vinyl in the center of the door panel is in nice shape. It's not warped or discolored. Armrest is in good condition. When you open up the driver door, the courtesy lights do illuminate into the floor. We'll check out the back seat. The back seat, not only is the vinyl in great condition, but you also have rear seat belts for a driver's side and a passenger side, rear seat driver, rear seat passenger, I guess you should say. How about the carpeting? Carpeting underneath the floor mats in great shape. I got a floor mat here that weighs about 15 pounds. They are brand new, nice, plush, thick, fantastic floor mats. The front ones have your Mustang badge there, your pony badge. The carpeting underneath the floor mat, your plastic piece there in nice condition. The carpeting on the center hump in nice shape, not discolored or torn up. Aftermarket wood steering wheel. Plot the floor mat back in there. Like I said, they're brand new. We put them in there about 15 minutes ago. The driver's side seat in nice condition. There's no rips, tears. Headliner's in fantastic shape. We'll take a closer look at the interior when we are on the test drive in the vehicle. No issues on the convertible, or vinyl top, not convertible top. No issues on the vinyl top around the drip rail molding on the driver's side. No issues with the drop down through the rear quarter. You do have radial tires on the car. They are white walls. The caps, chrome cap covers, chrome wheel covers, simulators are brand new. Glass clarity of the rear windshield. Rear glass is really nice. Nice and clear. You can see the top of the seat's in good shape. Your hat rack area, speaker rack area is in nice condition. The glass itself not excessively scratched up, nicked up, chipped up, broken, anything like that. Paint on the top of rear quarters and the deck lid. Nice up top here on the driver's side. Same thing on the passenger side. Same thing with the deck lid. Nice paint. No issues of clear coat fade or any kind of spider webbing, anything like that. Taking a look in the trunk, you do have a full-size spare. I don't know if I can. Well, let's take the cover off. I don't see if there's a jack buried under there, then there is. I don't think there is. I don't feel one, but there could be buried underneath the spare tire. I can't just see in there. Trunk mat's in good shape, and your, the Mustangs, of course, your coupes of this era have the gas tank in the trunk area. So really, the only thing to show you here is the section on the driver's side. Nice and solid underneath the trunk there. How about chrome on the rear bumper? The rear bumper of the car, real nice condition. No issues around the bumper bolts. No issues with the chrome peeling, cracking, patinaed, rusted. Reverse lights down low are in nice shape. Turn down dual exhaust. Body lines on the passenger side of the car, much the same as the driver's. Everything lines up nice and tight. Everything's nice and straight. So there's no issues to speak of there. While we're on the passenger side of the car, we'll give you a up close and personal view of the rear quarter behind the wheel there, and in front of the wheel, tire area. Once again, low where the problematic areas have a tendency to want to creep up on these cars. No issues on our 66 Mustang. No issues at the bottom of the passenger side door. Let's take a look at the vinyl top. Again, so when you have a vinyl top on a car, whether it started life with one or it didn't, the seam has a tendency to want to, have issues here, and they'll leak water, and then the water will settle, of course, in the lowest spot, right? Which is usually the drop downs to the quarters, like behind the windshield area there. Of course, this car doesn't have vinyl top under the rear windshield, but no issues on this vinyl top. It's in nice condition throughout the entire car. Roof, drop downs above the rear window, above the front window, no issues to speak of. Take a look inside the car on the passenger side. Once again, your courtesy lights illuminating in the floor when you open up the passenger side door. Door panels in nice shape. Passenger side seats in nice condition. Once again, you have not only front seat belts, but also rear seat belts on both the driver and the passenger side. I mean, this is one of the most iconic cars in our history. You know, the 1966 Ford Mustang Coupe, you know, Carroll Shelby, Ford Motor Company. I mean, this was what was happening in the, you know, middle to late 60s. Ford Motors had a very strong presence in the muscle car market, not only with, you know, Mustangs, but other models as well. Mustang badge there on the passenger side front fender. Down low here on the passenger side fender, you can see once again there is no issues in the paint. Blistering, bubbling, cracking, you know, all that common stuff that may happen on a car that is 40 or 50 years old. So we did a quick walk around presentation of our 66 Mustang here, showed you a couple issues that the car has. It's a very fantastic car. The paint on it is, in my opinion, at least an 8.5 out of 10, if not a 9. It's very nice paint on the car. The colors are laid nice and uniform. The clear is laid nice and uniform. The black top offsets the red nicely, and then of course with your black interior. Just a great color combination on the car. Definitely something that's going to, definitely a car that's going to generate a lot of conversation at the gas pump, at the restaurant, at the car show, cruising down the road, honks, thumbs up, you know, whatever the case may be. The classic cars draw a lot of attention. It's the nostalgia, the look, just the, you know, the presence of American muscle car. It's really, you know, something that we all, it definitely gets our attention, whether it's a Camaro or a Mustang or whatever the car. You know what I'm getting at. We have an awesome operation here in Daytona Beach. We have right now about 67, 68 cars on hand, all of which we own. Most of them are in this building. Some of them are at our shop going through the process that it goes through before it goes to this video presentation you're watching right now. But come to Daytona Beach, take a look at this 66 Mustang or any other vehicle you might be interested in. Not only will we show you the car that you're looking for, but we'll also show you our business operation here. We'll show you all the cars that we own, show you our facility, explain to you some of the do's and don'ts that come with owning one of these classic cars. We'll show you whatever car you're interested in. We'll take it outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint real well out in the sunshine, the interior, under the hood, in the trunk. We'll put it on a rack for you. We'll let you check out the undercarriage, the suspension components, the floor pans, bottom of the motor, transmission. We'll let you drive it if you'd like to. You can see how the car starts, how it stops, steers, performs, accelerates, handles, rides, all that stuff. This way, when this 1966 Ford Mustang shows up in your driveway or your place of work, there's no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. We sell the 90% of our cars we sell sight unseen. You know why? Because we take 100 photos, we take a 20 to 25 minute video presentation, we answer a lot of questions through text, we answer a lot of questions through email, we answer a lot of questions over the phone. And quite frankly, Americans are busy. You know, if whether you own a business, you're running a business, you're at work, you got kids, whatever your circumstance, the reason we do these video presentations and take so many photos of our cars is because we are an internet-based business, and that's how we conduct the majority of our business, sight unseen. I get a lot of bank wire transfers a day. I've sold people 3 and 4 cars to this day. I've still never met them face to face. I have a lot of people stop in years later, 2 or 3 years. Hey, I bought a car off you 3 years ago. I still have it. And they tell me what they did to it. And it's very cool. I'm glad you guys do that and stop in, and I get to meet you finally after, you know, we sold you guys a car 3 or 4 years ago. But if you're a more specific or particular buyer, or this is your first classic car experience or purchase, please don't buy it sight unseen. Let us show you the car you're interested in. Let us take you for a test ride. Let us put it on a rack for you and show you the car for yourself firsthand. This way, when the vehicle shows up, you know exactly what you're getting because you were here and you went over it for yourself. Let's take it outside. We'll throw it up in the air and check out the undercarriage of our 66 Mustang, and then we'll do a short little test drive and we'll show you how this unit runs out. Underneath our 1966 Ford Mustang, you have drum brakes on all 4 corners, front and rear. You can get a good shot of the oil pan. Car was just put through our service department. Oil pan's nice and dry on the driver's side. Passenger side you can't see as well because you have some lines in the way and the starter, of course. But the car looks pretty good. Front seal's good here. You can see that as well. As we move towards the back of the vehicle, you can take a look at the frame rails. Both driver and passenger side frame rails look to be in good shape. You'll also get a good look at the tranny pan. Tranny pan is nice and dry. Same thing with the tail shaft seal there. You see that up there, it's pretty clear. Floor pans on the car. So the driver's side, it has had a section put in it in the rear. So if you aren't a patch person, then this car's probably not for you, but it's done very well. The floor pan was replaced with the proper piece, and you know, they did a very nice job there. So driver's side floor pans look to be in good shape. Passenger side floor pan is all one piece. So it has a Y-pipe exhaust here that comes into a single, and then it's going to split again off the muffler in the rear and dual exhaust out the back of the car. Drum brakes in the rear, which I excuse me, told you guys earlier. Gas tank looks to be in good shape. Looks like it got pushed in on the passenger side a little bit right there. However, you know, it's not altering its functionality or leaking, obviously. So we're going to leave it the way that it is. Your entire exhaust system looks good. There's no rust holes, rot holes, pinholes in any of the pipes or the mufflers. Tread on the tires in good condition. Not only the tread depth, but also the tire condition in terms of any kind of dry rot issues or anything like that. Good looking 66 Mustang underneath. We're going to set it down on the ground and we're going to take it on a drive. Before we do that, let's discuss how to pay for this car. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank, and then of course bank wire transfer is our most common form of payment if you're paying cash. If you're financing, we use collector car lenders who will do up to 15-year loans on our cars. 10% down of the purchase price is going to be your minimum required down payment. You can do more if you'd like to. However, it doesn't matter what your score is, how solid, rock solid you are, they are going to require a minimum of 10%. No prepayment penalty on the loans. So if you get approved for a 10-year loan on this car and you decide you want to pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing that. So that makes it nice to own one of these classics also. Once the vehicle is paid, it goes through pre-delivery inspection. We check lug nut torque, tire pressure, wipers, horn, reverse lights, everything like that. They're old cars. Anything can happen. Anything can start leaking. Anything can stop working. Therefore, we put it through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and it's heading to you. Once it's through inspection, we put it through detail, and then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Now, typically, we can have a driver here within 48 hours. However, if you're in a more rural or remote destination or a difficult destination, and you probably know who you are, allow us 3, 4, 5 business days. We will get a truck here and get the vehicle on its way to you just as quickly as we possibly can. Now, we can't control, you know, driver sleep patterns, weather conditions, obviously traffic, things like that. But the whole process is a lot faster than you might think it is from start to finish. We've done this a couple times over the years, so we've got it down pretty streamlined. Again, the process is pre-delivery inspection, detail, dispatched if we're handling the shipping, picked up, and then it's on its way to you. And then the delivery time, of course, depends on how many other cars are on board, sleep patterns of the driver, weather conditions, holidays, things like that. Of course, if you are doing your own shipping, whether you're coming to pick the car up, drive it home, trailer it home, or you're sending your own carrier, we will let you know when the car is ready and you can come pick it up or send for it. Let's set our 66 Mustang down on the ground, take it on a drive, and we'll show you how the car runs out. Okay, inside of our 1966 Mustang. Horn. Turn signal driver side. Passenger side. 4,144 miles is what's on the odometer. Title reads exempt. True miles unknown. Radio does not work. Wipers. Temp will keep an eye on in the test drive. Fuel gauge is working. Oil and amps. check speedo also. The headliner's in good shape. Back seat's in good condition. Center consoles, well, there is no console. Center hump, I guess I should say. The carpeting's not worn, torn, faded. Good stuff. We're idling nicely. Check out the nice idle we have in this car. Let's drive it and see how it runs out. Inside our 66 Ford Mustang, the car runs fantastic. You let go of the wheel, the car tracks nice and straight. The wheel is centered. Steering's nice and tight. Look at that. Barely any movement, and the car's moving. The speedo is working. It is accurate, and it is not bouncing all around. Temp gauge is working. Fuel gauge works. I did go and put $30 in it. So you see now that it, you know, it's up a little bit. About 3/4 of a tank. The interior of the car is relatively quiet. Obviously, we have the window down. However, you know, there's no squeaks, shimmies, rattles. It's nice and quiet in here. The car has good acceleration, good response off the throttle. We'll check the brakes here at the red light. Now, I'm used to driving these cars, okay? You do need to apply a little more pressure since it is a non-power brake car. However, you can see the car is stopping like it should. There's no vibrations. So we're at idle. Car's not stalling. I'm gonna run it up through a couple gears, get it to about 55 or so. The tranny shift's fantastic, by the way. Past this little thing in front of us. So 60 miles an hour, no hands on the wheel. It's a nice car. Car has a great look, great sound, great color combination. '66 Ford Mustang Coupe. Red exterior, black interior, automatic car. Really nice vehicle. We do very well with these Mustang Coupes. We sell a lot of them, which is probably why, if you are looking for one, you've watched a lot of video presentations on this particular unit in the last couple months. We've been running a lot of them through. In fact, we just sold one today, a 6-cylinder black one that's heading to the great state of Texas. Thank you to all those out there in Texas who give us business. We ship a lot of cars out there. The Lone Star State is very good to Hankster's Hot Rods, so thank you guys. But fantastic car. I encourage you guys to check it out. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. So we can see all the photos of this car today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full retail price, our 66 Mustang Coupe includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASC certified facility in the United States. Covers the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. Does not cover batteries. It does not cover brakes, starters, alternators, gaskets, headlights, taillights. It just covers the internal components of your drivetrain or major mechanical breakdowns. Once again, that warranty is good at any ASC certified facility in the United States, so you don't have to bring it back to Hanksters or to Florida or to a Ford dealer. You can probably take it to that same person that's working on your daily drive, or most independent and franchise facilities across the United States are ASC certified. Is the price of the car negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. No exceptions, so you don't have to ask that question. Also, the shipping comes off. At full retail price, we check into the carrier, make sure they're legit. We make the arrangements for the pickup. We make the arrangements for the delivery. We pay the driver when they pick the vehicle up. At a negotiated cost, you're going to do all that legwork yourself. We can put you with a shipping broker that can help you facilitate the shipment of your car if you need assistance. However, we do it all at full retail price. At a negotiated price, you're going to do it on your own. If you have your own open or enclosed trailer, you want to come get the car, you can do that also. And of course, if you're local to us here in the Sunshine State, you can come drive the 66 Mustang home. We're sitting here, we're idling, our turn signal's on, we're not overheating, temp's right where it should be, it's right about in the center. Beautiful 66 Mustang coupe. It's the right color, and it's available here at Hankster's Hot Rods. We'd love to earn your business, add you to our growing customer base, not only throughout the United States, but throughout the entire world. Yes, we do export these vehicles as well, and we can assist with that whole transaction from start to finish also. Hankster's Hot Rods, Daytona Beach, Florida, hanksters.com. Check us out.